What up, YouTube? My name's Miranda and I am moving! So I've been offered an awesome opportunity to, move out of state and do yet another fantastic job working with fantastic people, and I am super excited to get that started. However, that means I have to move. And so currently my life is, being uprooted. When you're a freelance photographer and you move around for work, this is what happens. I also wanted to do a video for when I leave to hike the AT in 2021. I wanted to show me packing everything up, putting it in storage, and being like, look, I'm liquidating what I can liquidate, and I'm, leaving the world as I know it behind, to go wander off into the wilderness and just walk. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you my life all uprooted, very disheveled. Kind of talk to you a little bit about how to go about it. Now, my method might be a little extreme compared to some people. My method might not be extreme enough for others. I have done this multiple times. I do have a couple clips from a couple years ago when I moved and actually became a minimalist and moved into my camper and became a full-time RVer. And that was a lot of fun. That was it. Okay, that's not true. It was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. I have been called a hoarder for a very long time. Not a hoarder. There is a different, I will put the little, I'm not a hoarder. Read the thing. I am, however, or I used to be a shopaholic. So that should basically sum itself up. But I'm not a hoarder. Number one, I got storage. Storage I think is very, I think it's nice because it takes off the stress of what do I take, what do I keep, what do I get rid of. Now, the other side of that is don't get a storage unit that's too big. A lot of people like to get big storage units because they're like, I'm gonna save everything. And then you get back and then you're like, I don't really need to save all this. So really do some soul searching, think about it. I do believe this is why they tell you need a year of prep before you leave for the AT, because aside from getting your body in shape to go and, shakedown hikes and finding your gear and all that stuff, you also have to consider your whole life is about to be uprooted. It's about to change. How are you going to go into that, and how are you going to have it set up so when you get back, you're not like, oh, well, that wasn't thought out too well. Now, if you're living with someone and they're just gonna, you're married and they're staying home, I mean, you probably don't really have to worry about this stuff. But someone like me who's single and it's just like, I don't want to pay for an apartment that I'm not even gonna be in just to hold my stuff. I mean, it's something to think about. Now, the AT is supposed to take, they say, an average of $6,000 to hike the whole thing. I need more money. Where does all this money come from? Glad you asked. Sell your stuff. This couch I bought when I moved into this apartment. I got it on a very good deal. Love this couch. But I only spent $500 on everything that furnished my entire apartment. So that being said, I know I could probably get around $500 for all the stuff in my apartment. So I think liquidating whatever you can liquidate is, the biggest thing. That being said, if you're going to liquidate things, I like to look at it in the sense of, if I sell this, will I have to rebuy this? And if I rebuy it, like, am I actually spending more money than I did originally? Now, my couch and my furniture, to me, the trade-off of that, of keeping them, yeah, it was only $500 for all of it. But the storage space, I would have had to get a bigger unit to hold all of it. And by the time I get back from my trip, I'm going to be spending well over $500 storing these things. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather sell them, use some money on the trip, not worry about it, come back, probably gonna want different stuff anyway. I'm gonna be thinking about different things. So find your big ticket items and see what you can sell. Another thing I like to do is I always have at least 3 boxes. I have a sell, donate, and trash. So what I like to do is I have all those boxes next to each other. If I feel like I can sell something, I throw it in the sell box. Next, I have donations, which I just throw all my clothes into donate. I do not think trying to get, I mean, unless you can have a garage sale. I've never seemed to be in a situation where I can have a garage sale. But if you can have a garage sale, that's great. I would just take the sell and donate bins out to a garage sale if I was able to. And whatever didn't sell at the garage sale, then I just donate. That's how I would go about that. But I don't have that option, so I put my stuff in a sell box. I put my stuff in a donate box. And then if it's like I have some clothes where it's like they're just really ratty, so I throw them into the trash box. I'm like, nobody's gonna want to wear this. As far as packing up what you want to keep, I'm a bin person because I hate mice. I cannot deal. I hate mice. So everything goes into bins and I tag it. And I put like things together. I know a lot of people get like, oh, what do I do with this? Household goes in a household bin. If it is cleaning supplies or, you know, bathroom like shampoo, that goes in a bin. And then you have your, you know, your glass stuff in a bin. So if you're doing household, I like to do linens in one. So all my curtains and blankets that I'm not taking with me. And then I'll do like the decorative stuff and like the glassware in another. Dishes go in their own box. Parrot. I mean, generally when you get into areas of your house, certain things are already blocked off into those areas. Like all your dishes are in your kitchen. Just do all the dishes. Yeah, so that's just kind of the way I go about it. I will admit, clothing is my biggest like issue. I always have a friend come over and help me with my clothing. So the best advice I can give for someone who's like going through their clothing and has a hard time with that, if you haven't worn it, don't. Just get rid of it. If you can sell it and you have the patience for selling clothes online, go for it. Kudos to you. I don't have the patience to do that kind of stuff. So those are my tips. That's helpful advice I can give you. I can't wait to show you the next phase of my life before the AT. I'm super excited. It's like a little bonus extra for me on, you know, having another opportunity, you know, smushed into my little time frame that I have before I leave. So if you like what I'm doing here and you want to keep up with me and my crazy life, you can hit the subscribe button, that little notification bell, so it'll tell you when I upload another video, and you can just peek into the weirdness that is my life.